Honda Chady 1973 for sale on eBay. If we look at the paperwork first, the first thing we've got is the V5 registration document that shows it 1973. What else we got there? It's on a statutory off-road notice, I think. Yeah, the statutory off-road notice runs it in November next year. Comes with its last MOT test certificate that expired in September 2008. I can see from there with the mileage on there now that it's done about 20 miles since it was MOT'd in 2007. It comes with an HPI check which I've done. It shows it's completely clear. Nothing of any importance to note. Also comes with the eBay description there as well. Just showing you around the bike, a couple of things to point out here. First thing is, when you are riding it, you notice when you stop, the tick over is probably a little bit high. I would guess it's ticking over at about 2000 revs, and they should be ticking over about 1200 revs, so it's a little bit up. The reason for that, I would guess, is probably because whoever set it up probably isn't really aware of what 1200 revs should sound like, so that probably wants turning down just a little. There's a bit of rust here and there on the bike, on this rim mudguard's probably the most noticeable bit on the bike there. It's been repainted and touched up here and there. It's hard to see where it's been repainted and where it's original because the colour match is quite good, but certainly on this headlamp here in places you can see evidence, because on this rubber ring here under the speedo there's a little bit of paint on the edge there. There's a couple of little sort of marks in there where it looks like it's been repainted. Now, under the seat it's had some kind of a modification. This on the back here looked a bit like sort of door stops to me that have been put on there, and also when you look at the seat there where it sort of goes to, there's some sort of a piece that's been put on there, but it works okay. Just doesn't look quite original. Oh, this picture is just to remind me to show that I don't know for sure that the choke is connected on the bike, although the bike starts when cold and runs well enough and you can ride it. If you pull the choke out when the engine's warm, it doesn't seem to have any effect on it, and I would have thought that it would probably slow it down or even stop the engine, but it doesn't, so you might want to look at that if you're going to use the bike. Also, I'd probably point out here that the indicators don't work particularly well when the lights are on. I guess that's probably because it's a 6-volt system, and whether they worked any better than that when they were new, I don't really know. It's so hard to find a bike these days that's 6-volt with indicators to sort of compare it with, but I think just that really. So there we go. Oh, one last thing here, I was going to point out this headlamp rim is probably, it's a bit scruffy. There's a little mark on it there and it doesn't quite fit there, which you can see when you look at the pictures. So there we go. Good luck with the bidding.